So it's been a while. It's actually been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because
it has.
Last week was traumatic, to say the least.
Yeah.
And we can't really talk about it because it's not
our business
to talk about it online. It didn't happen to us, but it happened to
very close friend of ours. And I was there.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal, mate.
It was... Look, we can't talk about it.
It's one of those ones, honestly, it's just not our place to talk about, but trust me, it was bad. If you guys are interested, we were on Gumroad, and we were on Gumroad this week as well.
Yeah.
So that's always something to check out. And also, should I put some new videos up on Gumroad, or for teasers? I think we've got enough.
I think we've got enough.
Honestly,
you get
guys,
a taste for it.
It's a good solid taste.
Yeah.
I reckon, honestly, try them out. If you like them, something to maybe look into.
Yeah.
But look, we're just going to do some Let It Cringe today because that's what we do here.
Yeah.
It's not all Let It Cringe, it's actually quite a bit of it's newspapers as well. So you ready for this one, Megan? The Top G pastor.
Okay. Pastor goes viral for calling congregation broke, busted and disgusted for failing to buy him a new watch.
Mate, brokies. He's gonna flip the burgers, brokey. Oh my god. You know what? No, I don't even want to get into that whole thing because, what was the guy, Keith Copeland, that looks like a demon?
I don't know.
Oh, let me show you him. As a Kenneth Copeland. Yeah, Megan.
Yes.
Megan, that's
I know who you mean now. Yeah.
Megan, that's a demon.
Yeah, it is.
You can't just look at that man and be like, yeah, no, he looks like
that's normal.
No, he looks like a really trustworthy guy. I reckon I should send him money every week.
He's wearing a skin suit.
He does. That's the creepiest thing about him. There was one Megan was watching yesterday. It was one of them fucking dating show things that you love, and there was a fella on it, and he had his face looked like he was wearing a mask.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm sure you get people I'm sure you guys have came across this before. What is it that makes people look like they've got mask faces?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I can't explain it, but it's like their skin just looks stretched or something, and they don't look like actual human beings almost.
Yeah.
Some people just give me uncanny valley vibes,
yeah.
and I can't explain why.
Yeah.
I just can't explain it, but it does look like it's almost like their skin is too.
It's the same with all the girls who take the Botox and stuff, and they don't have any facial expressions. It's like you can't.
Well, what
them.
What about this one? Model. No, hold on. Iranian model, and then this play going to get.
Are you looking at? Are you on about the one that looks like Angelina Jolie?
No, she does not look, I think, like Angelina Jolie.
Well, that's the one she's trying to look like Angelina Jolie.
That is a monstrosity.
I know.
And I have no other words to describe what that is.
I know.
Because.
And she was so pretty.
I know. Even though she looks fucking far too bald. But yeah, okay, look, let's keep going. Oh, I've been saving this one.
Have you?
Okay. I found this one a while back, so I did. Alright,
so cuckold psychology.
Yeah, I literally found it the day after the other video went up, so I did.
Okay. Kamala Harris / Tim Walz equals vixen / cuck. Has anyone noticed that our communities are being represented on a national stage?
Exclamation point. Question mark.
Prior to her marriage, Kamala was a famous vixen, including famously with Willie Brown.
Who's Willie Brown?
I don't know.
Let me Google Willie Brown. Willie Brown, Kamala Harris. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't.
That's not Kamala, is it?
That is her, yeah.
That's not her.
That is her.
It's not her. It's
Megan, look at her.
Completely different face shape.
No, it isn't. Kamala Harris. Out young. Yeah, see, look, that's her there.
Is it?
Yeah, she just melted a wee bit.
Doesn't look anything like her.
She's just old now, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, she's my hot vice president.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was a famous vixen, including famously with Willie Brown, and still has the personality of a hot wife.
My hot wife, my hot wife, my.
Tim Walz is the ideal cuck that could help our image. He is strong, great personality, and confident. But he and his wife had kids via IVF, meaning that he can't use the thing between his legs. Well, which is how I feel. How do you guys think of this? And do any bulls disagree? White man for Kamala.
Yeah, pretty much. I just thought that one was fucking. I really have no words for that one at all. I just thought that one was great. I just love it so much. I was like, you know what? Oh fuck! You know what? Sometimes I feel bad for the Americans. It's like, why are your person laughing at us?
I know. this.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here. This is a good one. So do you remember that one about? I think they were trying to cast spells on Allah.
Oh yeah.
So this is the modern, this is a newer version of it.
Okay. Some other witches have mentioned that doing spells directly against Trump are not as effective as we might hope, as he seems to have some kind of protection around him. A freezer spell against Project 2025.
Have you seen this Project 2025?
No.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's legal or not. Like, it feels like it's turned into like left-wing Pizzagate.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, and I don't really know what to make of it, but I think the memes of it are pretty funny, but that's all I can say.
A freezer spell against Project 2025 would likely be useful, but I wouldn't give the Cheeto any more attention right now. He hates to be ignored, right? LOL. A lot of people are taking the opportunity to do protection and uplifting kinds of spells to help Kamala and the Democrats, rather than attacking the other side. An awesome spell that can be repeated many times is the Blue Wave spell by Michael M. Hughes. It's powerful. Good luck and Godspeed. Edit. Please feel free to share and spread the spell far and wide. Please do not include my username. Everyone, we can win this. So they've got the spells. I don't think Trump stands a chance against the spells.
I'll be honest with you guys. See if there's any of you guys that are really big into can pull it off, or if you know anyone who can be like a witch, I'll help you. I'm so up for the idea of selling spells. I really want to do it.
Yeah.
But I tried something very, very similar to it, about maybe
a year and a half ago.
No, about this time last year.
Yeah. And
it didn't really work out for me. But again, the problem that I think it was we are advertising to people that have no money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's really the core problem. But if you go on Etsy, and you type in spellcasting, there's people making fucking serious money.
Buying spells or buying people to do a spell.
Oh, I mean,
for them.
Big
it's
money.
wild.
So
and love potions and fucking wealth potions and shit. It's mad.
No, it's mad. It's really, go on Etsy and just type in spellcasting and you'll find tons of mad shit. And it is something I did try and get into, but again...
My sister likes to think she's a witch.
I know.
She wants me to save up glass jars so she can put dried herbs and shit into. I was like, for cooking? You don't cook? And she's like, no, it's for my spells. I was like, okay.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's move on, will we? So what else do we have up here? Oh yeah, this is it.
I was in a relationship with an OnlyFans/cam girl for a couple of years. Ask me anything. White dudes for Harris. Yes I am.
yeah. How did you not know? Really? How did you find that one?
How did you know?
Wait, I would never have guessed that one. Here we go. Oh, this is more witches. I didn't think we got that many witch stuff, did we?
Okay. My marriage is probably over, and I just need a little support right now.
Filter, or what are you?
Coven Council.
Coven Council, okay.
I'm fairly new to this sub, but I've really felt the most wholesome and welcoming vibes from it. Especially as a fledgling male to female who doesn't yet feel like they have the right to invade women's spaces.
I mean, it's never stopped them before in the past.
Yeah. Let's be serious.
You know what? Before we go to so I was talking to some people. This was a good few years back. This is whenever the whole toilet situation was going on. You know what I mean? I said well, why do they not just use a disabled?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm just putting it out here.
You wouldn't have the issue.
Mate, I go to the disabled all the time. It's even got the wee handle and stuff.
You need the handle?
It's got a wee armrest. Yeah, man, because I shit to feel you every time.
Shit to failure.
I shit to failure without feel every time.
Long story short, my journey to discovering my gender identity is bringing about the end of my 14-year marriage. I love my wife with all my heart, but it's been a year since I came out, and even after 9 months of separation, it's only getting harder. My physical changes are too much for her, and that's not a dig on her. I'm not what she signed up for anymore, and I can accept that preference goes both ways, especially when she essentially fell in love with my mask, not who I would become. I know that her religious upbringing is just too strong, and she draws too much of herself from it to cut clean, and I wouldn't ask her to change any more than I'd allow her to ask of me.
Right, so what are they asking then?
So they're asking how to help my marriage.
With spells or what? Or are they just looking genuine advice? It's over, mate. You turned out. You turned out. It's over. I don't know.
That's it. End of.
Just.
She's attracted to men.
I mean, I almost.
You know what I mean?
I do feel like you know, like, what's the whole argument where, like, you know, there's a lot of women and, like, your cousin, perfect example, she just seems to be attracted to, like, the worst types of human beings.
Yeah.
Like, she just has a terrible
time about it.
No, but she also just has a terrible taste in men.
Well, yeah.
Like, you cannot deny that.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
she has a very strong type.
That is terrible, universally.
And if they look like that,
and they get on like that,
you know what way they're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, like, this is what happens when you, like, marry a gimpazoid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know what I mean? Like, pretty much all you can really say on that. If you, like, alright.
It's like, even whenever my cousin was like, "Oh, James, why are you just such a nice guy?" And he was like, "I'm not a nice guy.
I'm not emotionally abusive."
Exactly, I'm just not emotionally fucking abusive.
Like, you know, there's a bit of a difference between being like, "Oh, you're such a nice guy." It's like, please never call me a nice guy.
No.
Ever.
I just have fucking standards, and I'm not emotionally abusive towards women.
I'm just like,
you know?
I'd like to think that I'm just genuinely, like, not a completely horrible person.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
like, I'm just, you know, I would like to think that I'm better than dog shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious. Has she ever went out with someone that wasn't completely dog shit?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious.
All of her boyfriends have been terrible.
Absolutely dog. Well, bar maybe that gypsy, or not the gypsy, the culture, the farmer.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Bar one, him. He was about 6'10", and he was the loveliest fella. But then Laura cheated on him. But saying that, she was about 17 at the time, so like kids are kids. But like,
come on, like, seriously. Anyway, look, let's keep going. What do we have up next here? Accidentally showed my mom's friend my tits.
If you think I can fucking read that, James.
Right, okay, I'll zoom in. Okay, so I'm a nudist.
Okay, so I'm a nudist. I feel that nudity is not inherently sexual, and I'm generally more comfortable with clothes. I don't think it's inherently sexual either.
Depends. Yeah, I think, like, yeah.
You know, I'm definitely like I'm the naked mum.
Yeah.
We're the naked family.
Yeah, we are a naked family.
Like, we all just enjoy being naked.
Yeah, like, but I think it's completely different, like, in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not whenever you have company.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or, like, the idea of, like, going outside.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys a funny story, and I don't know if I've told this story before. This was maybe 2016, 17. And so there was a knock on the door. I was asleep and woke me up. I was like, oh. So I just grabbed whatever. It was Megan's dressing gown, fucking pink.
Bright pink house coat dressing gown.
Yeah, right. And I just tie that around me and I run downstairs and I open the door and it's the postman. He kind of just smiles at me. I'm like, alright.
And hands him the package he has to sign for it.
And I go back in, I come in and I set the package down on the kitchen counter and I look down and I had tied it, the dressing gown too tight. Cause I was like,
it opened and it was just cock and balls.
Yeah, it split. I was like, oh, mate, no. Yeah, that was pretty brutal, mate, not gonna lie. Like, I'm sure it happens all the time to postmen, though.
I'm sure it does.
You know what I mean? It was one of those, I was like, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna live like this? Oh, it took me years to get over that. It was bad. Like, anyway, like, back to the woman.
That being said, I don't go bare in front of people who have not explicitly stated that they are comfortable with that. The only people on that list are my parents and 2 friends. My mum had a friend over for dinner, so I put my dressing gown on whenever I left the room. I walked down and put an orange peel in the bin, helped flip the salmon patties, and was back in my doorway when I realised I didn't have my dressing gown on. I apologised to the friend immediately. My mum was in the room too and didn't even notice until I apologised, but said that out of everyone, this friend was probably the best person for this to happen with. The friend said that usually she would feel uncomfortable about what happened, but that it somehow just felt casual and that she just didn't say anything.
I mean, I'd be too embarrassed to say anything. Like, if
I just wouldn't come out of my room. If I realised that, I'd be like, I'm not coming out.
To be fair, I don't think this person has that much of an issue about it.
Yeah, well, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Edit, to clarify some things. To everyone talking about culture, I'm an Aussie born and raised. This friend has seen me naked when I was younger and vice versa. Patties was a typo, I meant patties.
Yeah, I was wondering what the fuck with fish burger, like salmon burger. How do you even do that?
Salmon burgers.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Must be. Yeah.
I am autistic.
Okay, well that goes without saying. Okay.
I use he, they, it pronouns. It.
Oh my god.
But see my tits.
Okay.
I am AFAB.
What's AFAB?
I don't know. But please stop calling me a girl.
AFAB.
Meaning?
AFAB, assigned female at birth.
Oh right, okay.
Alright, okay.
So Trin?
Yeah, well, wants to be anyway.
The oil in the pan was calm, and I was at little risk of being burned. Nudity is not inherently sexual. Stop. Me and my friends are comfortable with this. As stated earlier, just because you and your family have aversions to nudity does not give you the right to dictate over other people's households. To all the people freaking out over my age, this might be good for you to read. What's her
What
age?
are they? Does it say?
Doesn't say.
Well, I don't really know what to put on that. If I be honest with you, that's just the heckin' letters. I'm like, guys, that's like honestly, you know what? I'm getting to the same point with letters as I am with furries. With furries, I just don't really have any interest doing anything with them because it's like, oh, they fuck their dogs again.
Yeah.
Whoa! Or
Whoa! Shocker!
Whoa! Who could have saw this one coming? I would never have believed that. You know, like, let's be serious. Like, there's probably like maybe like a 5-10% population of furries that are like normal, well-adjusted people within reason. You know, and then let's be serious. It's not ideal. You know, like let's keep.
My iPhone battery ruptured.
This is on Huffing Community.
Okay. It had a pleasant acetone scent that I couldn't stop smelling. Do you have permanent brain damage? Thought I would consult the experts. No, not yet. Keep on huffing. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Just keep
Okay.
huffing. You know what? So I know a fella who joined the Freemasons, right? And this is the bit that.
Who?
Well, I'm not gonna. Let me go through it first. So I know this is what destroyed my belief. Like I would have said like, oh me Freemasons, oh me that's all like spooky spirit, oh me
Spooky shit.
I don't know, them boys must be up to no good, like, because there's a lot of stuff about that and all. But then whenever I found out, I can't get the name. Joined me. I used to sit and watch him just sit and huff. Like half aerosols. Do you know what I mean? Like
if that's who's in the Freemasons, I don't think we need to worry, man.
Once you see someone that you've actively watched multiple times huffing aerosols, the mystery just fucking goes out the window, guys. And that's all I can say to you. Like you just can't look at somebody. Oh, me Freeman. Oh, they must be up to no good. They must be kind of spooky. Like this huffing aerosols.
This what?
Can bleep it. You be alright. You're way worse than that on here anyway, and I have to bleep all the time anyway.
I don't care. But you need to blip that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Well, I walked into a game store looking for some fun, but the deck I found nearly made me turn and run. Cards full of chaos, mayhem, and dismay, singing, hey, diddle, diddle, your game's going astray. It's a deck of many triggers, oh, it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. From going to quirks to curses, it'll shake up your campaign. The deck of many triggers gonna drive you insane. Drew a card and suddenly I quadrupled in size. Now I'm huffing and I'm puffing, can barely open my eyes. My armor's busted open, my sword feels like a toothpick. This ain't nobody positive, it's just plain old mean trick. It's a deck of many triggers, oh it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. Next thing you know, blood's just a memory. Health bars floating overhead like some video game theory. Can't bleed till you're indoors, then it's a horror show. Organs spilling, flesh appealing, that's how the game will go. Then suddenly facts don't matter anymore. Change your stats to fit your views. Leave the GM source. Shout fake news at every turn. Feelings are what count. Check your privilege, bucko, as the tensions start to mount. It's a deck of many triggers, oh it ain't for the faint of heart. Draw a card, lose your mind, watch your whole world fall apart. Now I can't touch no one, kept 6 feet away. Can't shake, can't high five on this cursed game day. And don't get me started on giving away all my loot, leaving me with empty pockets, no chance for pursuit. Some effects are so spicy they might clear out the room. Talking about identity, privilege, and doom. But we're here to roll some dice and slay a dragon or two. Not argue about real life, that ain't what we came to do. This deck's got more triggers than a gun show in Texas, stirring up more trouble than a tornado in Kansas. From PC culture to gore galore, it's one wild ride. Better buckle up, partners, and take it all in stride. So next time you're gaming and things seem too tame, just draw from this deck and watch your friends go insane. But remember, partner, when you're feeling triggered and sore, it's just a game after all. Don't take it too serious, y'all. seem too tame. Just draw from this deck and watch your friends go insane. But remember, partner, when you're feeling triggered and sore, it's just a game after all. Don't take it too serious, y'all.
Who's the most dangerous human alive right now?
My cousin Randy. My cousin Randy posts a lot of pictures on Facebook of skeletons riding motorcycles and stuff with captions like how loyal he is. But if you betray him, he can be your worst nightmare, so probably him.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty
Yeah,
much, like,
I would say he's really dangerous. And you stay away from him.
I love those, like, see boomer memes.
He might be a member of the Hells Angels.
Oh my god. So, I will say, I got an online store, and one of them online stores caters to these types of
People.
like
Yeah.
think like American boomer. You know, the type of people that post this sort of shit on Facebook. Now, I'm saying earlier, maybe don't bother trying to shell to like communist witches. They're not like a great target demographic. They don't really have the money. However, if you go for more of the conservative, I love Israel boomer types, there you go. That's your moneymaker, guys.
Yep.
That's how you make your fortune in this world. Okay, just put it out there. Choose your target audience better. Okay. Oh, this one's great on the topic of communists.
The funniest was Scottish communist Malcolm Caldwell, who travelled to Cambodia to praise Pol Pot's regime in 1978, and Pol Pot just had him shot.
I mean, that's a very Pol Pot thing to do.
Very Pol Pot thing to do.
It makes the most sense. Like, of all the dictators, don't get me wrong, pretty much, to be a dictator, you kind of have to be a bit wacky. Like, they have to have
but of
weird
all of them, I wouldn't want to, like, stand up to Pol Pot.
Yeah, Pol Pot, but Pol Pot was probably
Everybody talks about Hitler, but nobody talks about Pol Pot.
I'm going to put it out here and say that I think Pol Pot was probably the biggest retard out of them all, and that's saying something, because, like, they all have, like, to become a dictator, almost, they need to have, like, weird, wacky personalities.
They all have to be on the spectrum.
Yeah, I think that's that's something that has to be on there.
They have to.
Yeah, it just has to be. However, Pol Pot is definitely just the most... And you know what? He's the one that everyone just forgets about. Again, I think...
Do you forget about him?
I think he's just per marketing. It's like, oh, you took people out to a field and shot them. Oh, that's not like, you know, you need to Hollywood that shit up. You need to
build camps.
You need to build
gas
camps.
them.
Yeah, you need to
put them on a train.
You need to have a good old little girl in a red coat and shit. You know what I mean? That's marketing, guys. Okay.
You need to hire some man called Schindler.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you need to have like uplift. You need to have like stories involved here. You just can't take like the local like peasant, like barely above peasant population, and just shoot them in the back of the head in a field. What the killing fields, man? What? They get good. That's like saying, like, oh, how are you gonna market?
This is so offensive.
Mate, I'm gonna market this. How do you want to market it? I'm gonna sell it for like a low price. So like, no, that's not what we do here. We're gonna bring that price up as high as we can, and then we're gonna sell down, sweetheart. Okay, and then you put a sale on, and then you what? You bring that price up, and then you just say it's a 50% off sale.
Right, you're dragging on.
Right, okay. Right, okay. This one.
Read this to you last night.
This is Burger Punk as fuck. So it is.
A 14-year-old boy fell in love with a flirty AI chatbot. He shot himself so they could die together. Seltzer. I don't know. Isolated himself from the real world to speak to a clone of Daenerys Targaryen dozens of times a day.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I seen this last night, and I said, I bet you it's one of those things that we done.
Oh yeah, we did. We did them. Was it on? I
can't remember if it was on.
I think it was Terminally Online.
I don't know.
We did the AI chatbots.
But I bet you it's one of those.
Probably, I would say. Well, that one costs money though, so I don't know. Like, I never know. Mate, I swear to God, see, like, I swear, like, I like see the idea of like Aussie stealing like my bank card to buy in V-Bucks. That's bad enough.
I know that's
like,
bad enough. Never mind to have an AI girlfriend.
Like, see if I like had a child and like they took my bank card and was spending it on like AI girlfriends.
Yeah.
I
would never come to you.
I feel like I had genuinely failed.
Yeah.
I feel like everything that I did, I just did not do well enough.
Yeah.
I honestly would feel like a complete disaster.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any other way to put it.
I know.
There's not much worse, bar maybe like night.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, let's keep going. You see, this is a problem I've got. Guys, just get on Gumroad. I'm tired of doing YouTube, guys. Not gonna lie.
I'm tired of fucking having to bleep myself.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to like I don't want to have to like fucking edit everything, and you have to tone everything down. You know what I mean? You have to dial everything back all the time. Right, anyway, oh here, this one's great. Right, so we got a wee fella, right, and then someone left to swing Jack. Hi Jack, it's not every day that we get an artist portrait.
Sent through.
I'm sure the employee will be shoved Angela. Fucking end me.
Oh.
I was talking to some of the guys on the Gumgoo Discord last night because I'm almost finished the Darren Chan vampire books swam, and I've been saying like, no, honestly, I've been really enjoying audiobooks recently, mostly because I just don't have time to read. And I'm like, well, you're not guy doing it in bed. It's like, I can't read with a lamp. It's too like my
James's eyesight's shit.
My eyesight's just fucking gone.
I try and show him something on my phone. He's like, I can't read it. I can't see it.
You need to move it to like.
Just go and get fucking glasses then.
No, because I'm looking like a fucking silly Jack, Megan. I don't have much longer left before my hair falls. I'm already thin enough. Like I'm not gonna have a full head of hair by the time I'm like
40.
Yeah. Like 40. To be fair though, I thought it was gonna fall out by the time I was 30.
Yeah, same. You've held on to it pretty well, but like whenever you're outside and like the sun's hitting you, you can see your scalp, my guy.
Yeah,
I can see your scalp.
Yeah, like my hair is thin, but like it's there. Like it's got like it's holding on. All right, that's all I can say. So I
by a hope and a prayer.
Yeah, I can't get glasses. I don't want to look like a sweet Jack.
I don't know. You look fit with glasses.
Maybe. Well, can I avoid the square ones at least?
That's the trick. If there's any girls listening, if you want your husband to do something, just tell me he looks fit or he looks hot, and he's like, okay, I'll get that.
Alright, well, let's keep going. Well, you know what? I think I would look pretty good with a mustache, Megan, just saying.
You do have a mustache, but it's also connected to a beard, and you're not removing the beard.
What if I remove
You agree? No, you agree.
Yeah.
I've shown you pictures of you with a beard and without a beard.
But what happens if I remove the mustache and go for like an Amish cut?
Get away the fuck.
I could have that like Neanderthal
You
beard.
already do.
But I think I would look pretty hard. I think I could consider mustache just a mustache.
No.
Why not?
No, James, please don't do this to me.
Right, okay, let's keep going. Oh, here, guys, we're on a watch list, by the way.
Secret FBI watch list leaks online, and boy, do the feds think a lot of people are terrorists. The watch list includes 1.9 million records, was left exposed online for 3 weeks. There I am, Gary, there I am.
I'm just saying, like, I'll be disappointed if I wasn't on that watch
you
list.
checked?
I don't know. I'll need to. I'll
You
look
need to have a look and see
I'll have a wee hook about, so I'll.
if you can find it.
I'm pretty. The thing is, I reckon there's been a couple people that have messed, like, and they just glue, like they just glued, like they were neon, they glue in the dark.
Yeah, I've had I had one on Discord.
Like, see, I've just had so many like random messages from people, and they just scream. So James,
They
what
were
do you
asking me about Tommy Robinson and stuff, and other things.
Yeah,
and I was like,
nah.
you're not even in our Discord.
Yeah,
Who are you?
Like, what do you want? At least pay me first.
I know.
At least pay
Fucking wine and dine me before you fuck me, would you?
I know, exactly, for God's sake, but it's been a while, so like maybe we've been deemed not a threat.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Or because we're behind a paywall.
Yeah. It's like,
the feds aren't paying for that.
Budget can't afford that. Oh, this one's great. So my sister adopted a puppy. The shelter told her it was a pit dachshund mix.
Genetically perfecting the pit bull into a cruise missile for babies. Really, like, realistically, yes.
It reminds me of how Odie is kind of shaped, because Odie is shaped like a corgi.
It reminds me what Odie thinks he is.
Yeah.
Whenever he comes up to, like, big dogs, this is what he thinks he is.
Yeah, he really does. So Odie's a corgi Jack Russell mix, and he's got the body of a corgi, but he's got like the head of a Jack Russell, and so his head's like kind of small.
His head's tiny.
His head's like really small.
He looks like Bob from Beetlejuice.
Which one's Bob? Bob Beetlejuice. Let's see him. Oh fuck yes, yeah Odie does.
No, the yellow one, that's Bob.
Is that one there?
Yeah, that's Bob. That's what Odie's like. Like, his body's fucking round and fat and massive.
That also, everyone says my dog's fat. He's not fat. It's
he's
corgi.
Not fat,
he's corgi.
but like his head's tiny.
His head is tiny. Like it doesn't do him any favors. Like, you know. Right. Oh, here we go. Small business owners are the backbones of fascism. They're no better than large businesses, and often more expensive and less effective.
They have to be.
Yeah, I'm not even going to
survive.
I'm not even going to.
They literally.
They
have to be. They have to put up their prices to compete.
Like, you know what?
Like, let's say. Let's say small greengrocers, for example, right, has fresh produce in, and it's all locally picked and prepared and all this. Say a lettuce, right?
Yeah.
A lettuce in a small greengrocers is like £2.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, you go to Asda
You'd get
or Tesco, you get it
60p.
for like 40-50p,
Yeah.
right? But that's because they're getting it from a wholesalers from a fucking farm, I don't know how far away, using loads of pesticides and shit like that, where the greengrocers, it's a local farm,
Yeah.
not using half of the chemicals, and it's probably bigger and far more fresher.
Well, I think that's what a lot of smaller companies have to do. They have to focus more on boutique sort of stuff. They have to focus on more like high end, high quality.
They have to.
You know what I mean?
They have to, because they cannot compete with shop prices.
And also, I think this is one of the biggest ones, and I even experienced this one, especially online. See if this is where I'm like moving completely away from selling anything like myself personally, like physical hands-on, like
Yeah.
doing posts, because the post is just too expensive now.
Far too expensive.
Like, see, whenever I first started selling stuff to America, it was like £6 post, and I was like, okay, well it's a bit expensive, but it's not like ridiculous. I mean, it's like fucking £17 now
for a post
for,
to America.
for a small package. You know,
That's why we had to stop the printing, because
Like,
it
the
wasn't
printing-
viable, because we were selling the models for like what, £7-8?
Yeah, we were selling them for like a tenner. So
A tenner.
And then
£10.
Then post is like fucking there.
Near
Like,
$20 on top of that to America.
yeah,
It's not viable. Who the fuck's buying one model for like £30?
know.
Like, I wouldn't. So
not-
I wouldn't expect anybody else to.
I know. So that's where like I'm moving more and more stuff to like, you know what I mean? When it comes to selling, I'm doing like more print on demand and
Yeah,
stuff
stuff
like
like
that.
that, to where-
Because
Yeah.
and the thing is, the price just isn't going to go down.
No.
It's just not.
No, it's
and
not.
it's really bad. So it is. That's all I can say. Like, you know, it has got to the point where it's just not viable. But like again, the other problem I had with the 3D printing is, was the money good? Did it work? Did it sell very well? Was it fun to do? Yeah, but it's very, very time consuming.
Very time consuming.
And it's just
And like,
No.
it's literally like just a one man band.
Yeah, it's literally
Do you
just
know what I
me.
mean?
It's
It's
literally
literally
me.
just James.
Yeah, so like, you know,
So, and it's hard.
And the other thing is keeping on top of it to a point where
Keep on top of that and everything else.
but keeping on top of it and delivering models, like it was taking me like 2 months to get from orders out.
Yeah.
Like that's just too long.
Because then if you print something and like the batch fucks up,
I know, then it's
or
a
if you
nightmare.
print it and it works out fine, then you're like putting it into bags and something breaks, you're like,
You know, it just turns into a disaster, guys. That's
Nightmare.
All I can say. Nightmare. Like, let's keep going. Oh, here. Right, so I'm gonna have to blur this one out a wee bit, Megan. So I will.
Lords.
What?
the Lords.
The Lords. Our group chat's called Honey Chili Chicken, by the way.
Yeah,
What's your group chat called, guys?
honey chili chicken,
Our
and we
crew-
did have
Kuna Crusaders.
Crown Crusaders, but then it was Toddler Trauma Centre for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, look.
Anyway, the Irish lads I'm here with in Brazil last month, the hostel had a warning about monkeys, that they come into the rooms at night. The Irish lads came home from a night out, and when they walked into the dorm, there was a monkey sucking off a Dutch guy passed out in the bed. The lads have a picture of it.
Look.
Oh my god!
Of course, I'm gonna
You
have to
don't
blur.
need to blur that out, it doesn't even look like it.
No, I'm gonna have to blur that out. I'm gonna, because last time I got last strike I got on the channel was for like something like this.
Fuck off.
Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm not.
Mate, that's wild. Hating on Brazil.
Hate on Brazil. Wait.
That's crazy. Imagine waking up and seeing that photo of a monkey sucking you up, and you're probably having a wonder dream.
No, Megan, please don't say it like that. Please don't say it like that ever.
You're probably having a wonder
No,
dream. You
Megan,
wake
stop
up,
that. I don't want to. I don't
and
want
your
to
dick's
hear.
all slobbery and all, and then somebody shows you a picture,
What?
and it's a monkey.
You know what? Maybe the whole thing of like AIDS coming from monkeys, like maybe.
Could be true. If this shit happens,
If this shit happens, then
fucking
maybe.
sexual predators.
Oh.
Man sleeping.
Wait, how many times does monkey? Is he the phantom dick sucker? Like, right, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, for God's sake.
My twin brother and I sucked each other off many times through most of our adolescent years. I honestly miss it.
You ever just like suck your homies off goodnight?
Your brothers?
That's fucking brutal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't really know where to go else, guys. So what I will say is you guys should definitely check out the Deck of Many Treasures.
Yes.
It still has about 2 weeks left
On it.
I believe.
To get your snitting.
It's doing quite well, I do think, considering, like, again, this is the biggest problem I've got. Like, if you go on to it, like the deck, okay, reasonably, like, it is a bit on the steep end, but the price of post is ridiculous. And again, that's just what we're dealing with now.
Yeah.
The price of post is just fucking insane these days.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones. So I think that's where I am going to move more and more. I think going forward, I'm going to end up doing more like print on demand sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
It's just easier.
I might just do an off print again. It's
And
one of those
cheaper.
ones. We'll just find out. I'm not sure exactly. Gumroad, that should be definitely
Yeah.
something you should check
Check
out.
that out.
We do have multiple teaser videos. I might swap them up a wee bit, but again, at the same time, like I think the selection we've got.
I don't think you need to. I think people get the idea.
Yeah, I think we've got a
I
pretty.
don't want to give too much
You know, there
for
is-
free
well,
whenever
put it-
people are paying for
Well,
it.
put it like this. So for $7.50, you do get how many? I think we're on 80 videos.
80 videos, and they're all like 2 hour plus.
2 hour plus average. And about
Yeah,
very few. of them are-
very few, maybe like an hour and a
hour.
half or an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go
if
check
that's
that
something
out.
you're interested
Also, it's Aussie's Halloween party in school today.
Oh, he fucking smoked all the kids.
Smoked all the kids.
He fucked them up, so he did. I'm not even joking. Not one of them had they all had costume. 2 of them had the same costume on.
Two of them had the same costume. Aussie went as Jack Skellington because he's fucking obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. And I painted his face and all and done his hair and all this morning, and he looked brilliant.
He did. He looked very.
Brilliant.
He looked very.
And away he
good.
went. Not one fucker had their face painted, and they were all like generic, like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
And witches.
Iron Man, witches, maybe the old princess.
And Aussie's the fucking spooky bitch walking
I know. Like all I'm saying is, I think like if there was
with Jeffree Star black eyeshadow.
all I'm saying is if there was a competition, which I'm going to assume the play isn't.
No.
But if there was a competition, he would have
would've
fucking
won,
won.
100%.
He would have taken first, second, and third.
I'm definitely the extra parent. Like whenever it comes to dressing up,
I mean, like, but Ozzy really enjoys it.
Aussie
though.
loves it.
Ozzy does. Like, see, since we got the Jack Skellington costume, he has actually asked to go into it a few times.
He's worn it like all the time.
Has he seen his new elf jammies?
No, I haven't washed them yet. I'm gonna wash them today.
So last year we got him these like elf jammies like leading up to Christmas, and he absolutely loves them. They are so fucking small.
They're just so small. They look.
Like-
they're like pedal pusher.
Like they just do,
on him.
Like they
do
don't.
not fit. His belly's hanging out and everything. It's like a belly top.
And
It's like a
it's-
crop top.
it is, it
because
looks
he's so tall now.
Like, it just does not fit him.
And the amount of times I've had to wash
You know what
them
it
as
you know
well.
what it looks like? It looks like, you know, remember Ross in Friends t-shirt. That
Yes,
yeah,
that's literally what it looks like on
it's
him.
worse.
It is worse.
It's worse than that actually.
Yeah.
That actually fits the stuff.
It's so but it's so funny. But he absolutely loves his elf jammies, so I got him new ones. So I did.
So I'm looking here.
I'll put them in the wash today, so I can wear them tonight.
Yeah, because he's just like, you know what, he just
I haven't shown him them. We'll get him in the bathroom all the night, and then I'll have them laid out
that'd
for
be
him.
nice. He'd go in.
He'll shit himself.
Yeah, he
He's
will.
gonna shit
He will.
himself.
You know what, like, because
Elf jammies, sticky elf.
so the thing is, like, it took him to football for a year, and honestly, he just didn't really like it all that much.
No, I didn't like it.
He didn't really like it, but
He went. I mean, you know what? He went for the whole year. He done it. He completed it. He got a trophy, and I'm like, look, I'm proud of you. You stuck with it.
but
I'm happy.
I can tell that he was not keen.
But
on it.
I wasn't going to put him through it again if he didn't like it.
Yeah.
But now that he's in school, I'm happy enough. He's not in any clubs or anything, but he's in school at the minute. And then next year, he turns 4 next year. We want to get him into Cubs or
Yeah. Scouts or whatever.
it's Scouts,
whatever
but it's
Americans
squirrels
call it.
or Cubs
I
or
can't
whatever it
remember.
is, something like that.
I think no, squirrels is girls, isn't it?
Is it?
I might be.
It's something like that.
I think it's Cubs.
Is it Cubs?
Yeah, I think it's Cubs.
I can't remember. Beavers?
No, that's Protestants.
Oh, that's Protestants, yeah.
It actually is.
Yeah, it is.
That's like BB, is it?
Boys Brigade. That's Boys Brigade.
Yeah. But no, I honestly think he would really enjoy like drama or like gymnastics.
I
or
think he
something.
would. Not gymnastics. He's not the most energetic child.
well-
It's not that he's not energetic, but he's not. He can't. The child can't jump.
He's
doing better.
He's getting better. He is
He
getting
jumped off
better.
the bottom step
Yeah, which I was very
yesterday,
impressed
and
with.
like me and James were both shocked. But he jumps with like straight legs. It's so funny.
I don't like you know, he's 3 and he's still going.
He's really struggling with jumping. But saying that, James is fucking dyspraxia, and I'm
Yeah.
convinced it's wiped off on Aussie that he is dyspraxia because see, getting him to ride a bike,
Yeah, he's
push
not.
your pedals, and your ma said it took you up until you were like 8 or 9 to learn how to ride a bike.
Yeah, I was about 8, so I was.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have the same struggle with him
Yeah, probably. I'd say so. Like,
because see the whole like trying to work your feet and like move and like bounce and like it's just not working.
Well, that's where I kind of want to get. Like, I want to get him like some. Do you guys have any recommendations for like? So what he likes to do is he really loves Mario, but he's not good. Like he really struggles. Like,
No, he's not. He's doing really well.
he is getting the hang of it. He is getting better. But
He's doing really well.
I know, but then he gets frustrated and he hands it to
I
us.
put him onto the first level of Mario.
Yeah.
And he got right up to the checkpoint.
Did he?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Before he died.
That's not bad. That's really good. But is there any like open world games that we could get? Because he just likes to kind of like wander about the map.
Yeah. He's really interested in video games. He's like he's really interested in them.
It's like he likes the idea of video games.
And you can see like the light switch on his head whenever he sees video games.
Like,
he just loves them.
He does like them, but he's just not quite
There yet.
there yet. Do you know what I mean? And like, the thing is, I see whenever he gets frustrated, he just tries to hand it to me. It's like, no, Ozzy, I played Golden Axe.
I know,
Whenever
it's like this
I
is a
had Streets of
good
Rage,
household.
this
Like,
is
like I played Crash Bandicoot at 3.
Yeah, like you're just gonna have to deal with it. Ozzy,
Like-
I'm sorry to say.
You just need to, yeah.
Like the thing is,
I played Mario. You know, Laura brought her old Nintendo 6. No, not 64.
what one was it? The SNES and Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yes,
the grey
yeah,
one.
yeah, the grey one. She brought that round to our auntie's the other
Oh,
day.
did she?
It was the old one. Because she still has that and the 64 with the block. She
Oh,
still has
yeah.
hers. And we were playing Mario, and Ozzy couldn't work out the buttons. He was
Oh,
really
right,
struggling.
yeah.
Me and Laura were playing, and I was like swamping her.
We should just get.
But it was one of those ones you couldn't. It's not 2-player. It's like once one person dies, it goes to the other person.
Yeah, swap over.
Yeah. So, but and she's like, "Why are you so good at this?" And I was like, "I was brought up in Mario."
Yeah, I'm just
And I was like, "You know this?
better than you.
Just better."
To be fair, though,
I'm a gamer.
you're a gamer girl. To be fair, you're actually really sweaty at COD.
Yeah.
You know what we need to play again? It Takes Two.
Ozzy really liked it.
He really enjoyed it. I think we should do that because last.
I want to. You know what I want to do? I want to play COD again
Yeah.
and see if this baby moves.
Oh yes, Ozzy. Right. So whenever Megan was pregnant, we were playing Cold War. I think was it.
Yeah.
And
it was the first time I felt him like properly move whenever I was playing COD, and he made me lose. Like it was like a 28 kill streak.
I know.
And I was raging. And I was like, I've just felt the move for the first time, but I just had a wonder streak.
No, no. But yeah, look, I think that's that's pretty much what's going on in our lives. That's everything. There's a few other updates and stuff, but you know what? I feel like I want to do like an update video, maybe after Christmas. Will we do something like that? Will
Yeah.
we, and let people know what's going to happen and where we're going and everything.
Yeah.
Like that, you know. Anyway, like as always, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And if you do enjoy us here, then definitely go ahead and check out Gumroad because you will not be disappointed. You just
No,
won't-
you
I
won't be disappointed.
I can guarantee
There's
you.
nothing to be disappointed about.
I can just guarantee you, for £7.50, you will not be disappointed. That's I can say that for fucking certainty.
Yes, I can say that
If I be completely honest
with my chest.
If you are what are we on at a minute 42 minutes recording in right now, I can say with certainty you will not be disappointed. So like if that's your thing, links to it down below. And if not, what are you still doing? We're like 40 minutes into the video, man.
I know. Anyway,
Right, see you guys.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye.